Can you believe that we are almost through June, which means we are halfway through 2023? Well, if you've been waiting for it, I have our market update for the month of May. We're going to compare what our market looked like in May of 2022 to what it looks like now in May of 2023. But before we begin, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel to let me know that this is the content that you look forward to. So let's begin. So in May of 2022, our average list price was $373,267 versus May of 23, when our average list price is $431,244. Our average sales price last year was $281,022 versus this year it was $307,502. And our average cumulative days on market for May 2022 was 11 days. But for May of 23, we have basically tripled at 36 average cumulative days on market. So some information I didn't include in my last market update is the absorption rate for Onslow County. And basically what the absorption rate is where we're taking all of the available information that we have to us and trying to determine how long a listing is likely to stay on the market based on that information. And absorption rates can be broken down into individual price points, but for this video, I'm including the overall absorption rate for Onslow County. If you would like some information on your particular price point, then go ahead and reach out to me and I can get that information for you. So the absorption rate for Onslow County in May of 2022 was just 1 month. But May of 23, it has gone up to 1.36 months, meaning we've almost added a half a month to the estimate for how long houses are staying on the market. We know, because we've already looked at our cumulative days on market, that the average time that houses are staying on the market has gone up, and that is represented through the absorption rate. Now let's look ahead at our active listings and our new listings compared to last year and this year. So in May of 2022, our active listings for the month of May was 598 houses in Onslow County. And in May of 2023, that number went up to 651 active listings in Onslow County. Now, this is inclusive of all price ranges, so keep that in mind. Our new listings for May of 2022 was 746 during the month of May. And in May of 23, that went down to 570 new listings in all of Onslow County. So here's what we know. Our new and our active listings are going down, but we're still in the height of our PCS season, which is the time of the most movement in our county. So houses that are going on the market at the right price, in good condition, and sellers that have followed my seller tips that I will link in a video below, are still selling quickly. Just in the past week alone, I have seen multiple offers on houses that have sold that have just gone on the market. So here's where it gets a little tricky for sellers. If you miss that initial oomph of your new listing period, you're probably going to sit a little longer. And what I've seen with that is houses that are not in great condition, houses that have listed way too high or way higher than what the condition of the home can bear, tend to sit a little longer. And that doesn't necessarily mean that there's anything wrong with the house itself or that the sellers are not willing to make the repairs that are necessary to get to the price point that they want, but it doesn't set forth the best first impression. And houses that sit a little longer are not going to get the same attention as the brand new listings, and you're probably going to have to negotiate a little bit with the buyers, and you may not get everything you want out of that offer. So the best way to avoid that is to set your best foot forward first, which means listing at the right price, making sure that your home is in good condition, make sure your home is clean. That way when buyers come to see your house, they want to put an offer on it because they want what you've offered, not they want to put an offer with a whole bunch of negotiations on things that you can do for them. Some of the best ways to do that is to just make sure that your walls are clean. There's no marks on it. A magic eraser is amazing for this. If you don't have the time or money to put a fresh coat of paint on, go ahead and make sure your carpets get cleaned professionally. Sometimes when you move and your house is now vacant, those smells that you don't necessarily notice because you're using air freshener during the day or you've got your windows open, those smells in your carpet just become stagnant. So if you're planning on moving and leaving your house vacant, make sure that you get your carpets cleaned before you leave. And following the advice of your real estate broker to make sure that you're listing it at the right price. Because once you put it on the market, those days on market are coming against you. And some things that you might want to keep in mind and discuss with your agent is changes in the MLS and the way that they count the days on market, because there have been changes recently that may work against you, whereas in the past it didn't. So if you'd like to schedule an appointment with me to go over any of this information or to talk about buying or selling your house in Onslow County, North Carolina, or any of the surrounding counties, go ahead and click the Use Motion link in the description box. Now, Motion is a new software that I'm using to replace the Calendly link that I've mentioned in past videos. And the Motion app is going to be interactive with my calendar to offer more time slots for potential clients. Now, Calendly worked where I could set a time block and I would make sure that I did not schedule any appointments during that time block to allow for potential clients to make appointments during that time. But some people were finding it a little bit too restrictive. And so what Motion does is I'm going to schedule the things that I have going on, and then Motion will automatically update to offer potential clients the best time slots that are not taken up by appointments with any other clients. Now, if you find that that is still a little too restrictive for you because it's limited to working hours and you need something different, go ahead and contact me. My information is in the description box as well. And remember, whenever you're working with a North Carolina real estate agent, make sure that they go over the Working with Real Estate Agents disclosure at first substantial contact. If you don't know what that means, go ahead and watch my video that explains all of it. It's going to be linked in the description box below. Thanks. Have a good one.